Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are fine and safe at home. Welcome you all to our online class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. So, in the previous class, we were discussing about tornadoes and effective safety measures. As you all know, our chapter is over, lesson number 8, winds, storm and cyclone. So what all things we have discussed till now in this chapter? Yes, we have discussed that air exerts pressure, air expands on heating, high speed winds are accompanied by reduced air pressure, thunderstorms, precautions to be taken during lightning and thunderstorms, cyclones, how cyclones are formed, tornadoes, structure of cyclones and effective safety measure. I hope all of you have copied the notes in your notebook and all of you have started studying the notes too. So dear children, today we will discuss text exercise related to this chapter. So all of you be ready with your textbook, one rough note and pen. Now let us perform text exercise. Fill the missing word in the blank spaces in the following statements. Question number 1. Wind is dash air. So what is the answer? Yes, wind is moving air. Winds are generated due to dash heating on the earth. So, the main cause of generation wind is uneven heating on the earth. So, winds are generated due to uneven heating on the earth. Near the earth's surface, dash air rises up, whereas dash air comes down. So, which air rises? The air which is lighter. So, warm air rises up and cooled air comes down. So, what is the answer? Warm and cool. Next question. Air moves from a region of dash pressure to a region of dash pressure. So, obviously, air moves from high pressure to a region of low pressure. Suggest two methods to find out wind direction at a given place. Take some sand and release it from height. The direction in which the sand starts flowing is the direction of the wind. Take an air balloon and release it in the open space. The balloon will start moving in one direction, which will give you an idea about the direction of the wind. Next question. State two experiences that made you think that air exerts pressure. Take a mouthful of air and close the mouth tightly. Now press the cheeks with the fingers. The air inside mouth put pressure on it. Next one, take a balloon and blow it. We observe that the balloon which was shrunk earlier got tightened due to air pressure. Next question, you want to buy a house. Would you like to buy a house having windows but no ventilators? No, because windows are located at lower height, but ventilators, they are present at top, at bigger height. So the ventilators actually help the room to be cool. That's because inside the room, the warm air, it remains nearer to the land. So gradually the warm air start rising up since ventilators are present. So the warm air are able to come out through the ventilators. So if there are no ventilators, so that entire warm air will remain captured within the room. So the room will become more hot. So therefore the warm air being lighter rises up and goes out through ventilators. So ventilators are very important to be present in any house. Next question number 5. Explain why holes are made in hanging banners and hoardings. If you have ever noticed a big banner and hoarding which generally displayed with an advertisement on the street, so they generally have holes. Do you know why? That's because when you have holes, you actually create some space for wind to pass through them. Now, as wind blows, sometimes wind blows at very high speed. It exerts a huge pressure on this banner. So the banners should be able to bear that much of pressure. So once we create a hole, what happens is air gets some space to pass through them. So therefore the pressure exerted on the banner or the hoarding is relatively less. So it prevents them from blown away with the wind. Because if too much of pressure is exerted on the banner, it might falls down or it might be carried away with wind. So just to prevent that from happening, these holes will allow the air to pass through them. Next question. How will you help your neighbors in case cyclones approaches your village or town? Yes, by providing first aid to the injured person, helping them in moving to the shelter, arrangement of food and drinking water, informing the rescue operators, agencies and forces about the affected area in the locality. Next question. What planning is required in advance to deal with the situation created by a cyclone? Cyclone alert or cyclone watch should be issued 48 hours in advance of any expected storm. Armies and rescue forces should be kept on high alert at the sign of disaster. Medical team should be always be prepared for providing the first aid. Let me conclude today's session. Today we have discussed text exercise related to the topic wind, storm and cyclone. All of you please copy the notes in your notebook and study the notes. I have attached the URL video and there will be a test paper. So all of you please attend the test paper and post it. See you in the next class. Till then take care. Bye.